Hello, all you YouTubers out there. Today I'm going to go through the evolution of a DIY, homemade, shop-made, quick change tool post. We started out with this little job from Amazon or eBay or hopefully not Etsy. Has a little cam that pushes a piston out. So you can lock your cutting tool in place. It's aluminum. It's not bad. I think when I bought it, they were about 30 bucks. I don't know what they are now. They tended to lock up. It was hard to move this. If you tightened this too much, it just wasn't real good. Didn't like it. Wasn't real solid. So, we got rid of that. Got ourselves a chunk of steel. This is a cutoff from one I just recently made. Generally, these things are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. Some can be 2 by 2. Bigger ones, 2.5 by 2.5. Whatever size you need for your lathe. That's the beauty of it. The big ones get pretty expensive. So, started out with that block of steel. This is the first one. This one you tightened up with an Allen wrench. You just simply went like this, and it spread what I would call the jaws, maybe, the dovetail. Problem with this one, and I used this for, oh boy, I think 3 years. This gets weak after a while. So what you have to do is you have to put a cap screw over here to pull it together. And all of a sudden, they'll fit on there. Didn't fit on there before. Wonder if you noticed that. Went about halfway down. Now you can tighten it up. That's the other problem with this. Now you have to loosen this up. So that you can tighten this up. And then it works. The advantage of this is it's simple to make. You don't need a milling machine. See, I can't even get it off of here now. So now you gotta do this again. The advantage of this, it's easy to make on a bandsaw or a hand hacksaw and a drill press and some dies, tapping dies, or tapping, threading taps. It's Sunday. Give me a break. I just watched that UFO disclosure thing. It was a joke. Anyway, so this works, but it doesn't work real good. So we get rid of that. The next one was a little piston job. You got a little steel rod in here. You drill it out, not quite all the way out, and you got a cap screw on the back. And the cap screw advances the piston or the steel rod, whatever you want to call it. This one works good too. This one works very good. Problem is, the cap screw and the piston are in line with the center of the unit. So you got to put your mounting hole on either side of it. You can get real close, but then when you pivot it, kind of an oddball pivot, but it still works. It's still a good one. You loosen up your cap screw, you take your cutter off of there. Not a bad idea. But in our effort to improve things for humanity, we'll get rid of that. We'll bring in the latest iteration. Notice the word iteration. This one grab another cutter here. I think I got to do a little filing on that. Probably have some burrs in it. This one, you slip your cutter on there. You tighten it up with this big old Allen wrench, and she's on there. You loosen it up, and it comes off. This is also a piston type, but you'll notice you have to cut a slot through the piston so that your mounting bolt can go in there. Might need a milling machine unless you're really, really good at using a drill press and hand files. So this is the latest one I'm going with. So far I've had good results with it. You notice I had to notch this down a little bit because I built it a little high. I do as little cutting and milling as I need to. If I can't build it with stock steel, I try to get it as close as I possibly can. And this one I did mill off all the coating on it, whatever you want to call it. So it's bare, bright steel right now. And I'm probably going to blue it so it doesn't rust. Or I might just wax it so it doesn't rust. Don't know yet. Don't care. Not going to worry about it right now. But if you're going to make your own DIY quick change tool post, there's some of your options. Y'all have yourself a good day.